Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. I'm responding to a call that Brattleboro Police got of a driver speeding up 91 North, headed from Massachusetts. He ran through spike strips from the Mass State Police and was able to escape up into Vermont. He drove all the way from Massachusetts, all the way from Connecticut, and finally made it up to the Black Mountain Square in northern Brattleboro, where he tried to go across the grass and got his vehicle stuck. The driver abandoned his vehicle and ran across the parking lot as Patrol Sergeant Hamilton of the Brattleboro Police pulled in. This happened April 19th, about 12:30 a.m. The police conducted a search for about 40 minutes until they were able to find the suspect walking south on Putney Road out of the Black Mountain Inn towards Aspen Dental parking lot, where they were ultimately able to make contact, identify the subject, and place him in handcuffs and place him under arrest. The truck is located behind me. You can see an officer here. He's still on the scene doing his investigation. The driver seems to have attempted to drive across the grass and got his truck stuck. He couldn't get up the other side and he couldn't get up this side, and he abandoned the vehicle. Patrol Sergeant Hamilton was pulling into the scene when he saw this happening, and he saw the driver leaving the vehicle. I was able to get a statement from the sergeant.
We had someone run from an out-of-state police force, Mass State Police, and we ended up locating them here in Brattleboro, crashed with some pop tires. So eventually located the operator who was not with the vehicle when we found it, and detained them, and now they're in our custody.
It was really great to see the Brattleboro Police and the way that they handled themselves professionally. As soon as they got this call, they were completely dedicated to finding this guy. From the moment they got the call of the driver headed north on 91, they were on it. There were officers all over the highway heading north and south on 91. They were all over exit 1, 2, and 3. And before the driver could even exit the vehicle here at Black Mountain Square, the officers were on the scene. They witnessed him leave the vehicle and make his way away from the scene where he ditched the truck. A small search pursued. It took about 30 minutes for Brattleboro Police driving up and down Putney Road. They drove behind Hannaford's Market. They drove into the inn, the Black Mountain Inn, and all around the area looking for the subject. They stopped a few people and asked them what their name was and if they had identification. And ultimately, the suspect walked out of the Black Mountain Inn, and Sergeant Hamilton said that he immediately recognized the man because of his baseball hat and what he was wearing and how he was acting. He headed south on foot, walking down Putney Road, and Sergeant Hamilton pursued him on foot, and you started seeing all of the Brattleboro SUVs starting to swarm on him. They were able to take the suspect into custody with no further incident. An arrest is not an admission of guilt. Being arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com.